Do you ever feel like your dreams are just out of reach, as if some invisible wall is keeping you from what you desire? Imagine for a moment if the process of achieving those dreams could be so rapid, so transformative, that it would almost feel supernatural. Today we're diving deep into the secrets of manifesting your desires with a speed that defies logic. It's not magic. It's mastery of your inner world. Get ready to unleash a power within you that'll make your manifestations seem so fast, it's almost scary. Your outer world is nothing more than a reflection of your inner reality. Every thought you entertain, every emotion you nurture, and every belief you hold creates an echo that reverberates through the fabric of your existence. If you want to manifest your desires quickly, you must first understand this fundamental truth. Your mind is the architect of your world. It is not your circumstances, your environment, or even the people around you that dictate your life. It is the state of consciousness you persist in. Number 3, consciousness. When you dwell on lack, fear, or doubt, you unwittingly summon more of the same into your experience. Conversely, when you occupy a state of abundance, confidence, and certainty, the world has no choice but to align with your inner vision. This is not about wishful thinking or idle daydreaming. It is about mastering the art of deliberate focus. Think of your mind as a projector, casting your thoughts and beliefs onto the screen of reality. The images you project are determined by what you consistently hold in your mind. If your internal dialogue is filled with worry or complaints, the world will mirror those vibrations back to you. But if your inner conversation is filled with joy, gratitude, and unwavering faith in your dreams, the universe will conspire to bring those dreams to life. Pay attention to what dominates your thoughts. Are you obsessing over problems, or are you visualizing solutions? Are you lamenting what you lack, or are you celebrating what you already have and what you are creating? Your mind is a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. Whatever you plant and nurture will grow, whether it be flowers or weeds. To manifest quickly, you must align your inner dialogue with the life you want to create. Begin by observing your thoughts and feelings throughout the day. Whenever you catch yourself dwelling on negativity, immediately shift your focus to your desired state. Replace doubt with certainty, fear with love, and despair with hope. The moment you change your inner world, the outer world begins to rearrange itself in response. This is the law, and it works without fail. The key to rapid manifestation lies in living as if your desire is already realized. This isn't about pretending or deceiving yourself. It's about fully embodying the feeling of having what you want before it physically appears. The universe doesn't respond to what you wish for or hope for. It responds to what you feel to be true. When you saturate your mind and emotions with the experience of your wish fulfilled, you activate a powerful creative force that draws your desires into your reality with incredible speed. Begin by closing your eyes and imagining the scene that would unfold if your desire were already a fact. What would you see? Who would be there with you? What sounds would fill the air? Let the scene become vivid and alive in your mind's eye. More importantly, tune in to the emotions you would feel if this vision were your reality. Would you feel joy, pride, relief, or gratitude? Let those feelings flood your entire being. The magic of this process lies in the feeling, not the details of the imagery. You don't need to obsess over every step or circumstance leading to your desire. Instead, focus on the end result and immerse yourself in the emotions tied to it. When you dwell in the state of fulfillment, your mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It accepts your inner experience as fact and sets into motion the events necessary to bring it to life. This practice is not limited to moments of meditation or visualization. Carry the feeling of fulfillment with you throughout your day. Move through life as the person who already has what they desire. Speak, act, and think as though your dreams have already materialized. This alignment creates a magnetic force that pulls opportunities, people, and circumstances into your orbit, often in ways that defy explanation. Be mindful slipping back into states of lack or longing. The moment you feel yourself yearning for something, remind yourself that you already possess it in your inner world. Shift back into the feeling of fulfillment and trust that the outer world will catch up. Dwelling in the state of fulfillment is not a one-time act. It is a way of being. The more consistently you live in this state, the faster your desires will take form, often with a speed and ease that will leave you astonished. The doubt is the silent saboteur of your manifestations. It creeps in subtly, questioning your ability to achieve what you desire, and it undermines the creative power of your thoughts. If you want to manifest with lightning speed, you must cultivate absolute conviction. This is not a passive belief or wishful thinking. It is a deep, unshakable knowing that what you desire is already yours. When you entertain doubt, even for a moment, you create resistance in the flow of energy between your inner world and your outer reality. Doubt signals to the universe that you are uncertain, and as a result, the manifestation process slows down or halts altogether. Conviction, on the other hand, acts as a catalyst, accelerating the alignment between your imagination and your experience. To eliminate doubt, start by examining its roots. Often, doubt arises from fear, past failures, or limiting beliefs. These are not truths. They are illusions born from a misunderstanding of your own power. Challenge them head-on. When a doubtful thought surfaces, replace it immediately with an affirmation of certainty. Declare to yourself and the universe, "This is done. My desire is already mine." Visualization is a powerful tool to strengthen conviction. When you vividly imagine your desires fulfilled, immerse yourself in the scene with such clarity and emotion that it feels undeniably real. The more you practice this, the more your mind becomes convinced of its truth. Over time, your conviction will become so strong that doubt will have no foothold in your consciousness. Another way to solidify your faith is to remind yourself of past successes, no matter how small. Reflect on moments when your desires came to fruition against the odds. These experiences are evidence of your power and can serve as a foundation for building unshakable belief. Conviction is also a practice of consistency. You cannot allow yourself to waver between belief and doubt. Commit fully to the state of knowing. Act, speak, and think in alignment with the reality you are creating. Even when external circumstances seem unchanged, hold firm to your belief. The physical world is a reflection of your inner state, and it may take a moment to catch up. Doubt will always test you, but you have the power to rise above it. By anchoring yourself in conviction, you align with a creative force that brings your desires into existence. When your faith becomes absolute, the universe responds with precision, delivering your manifestations with a speed that will astound you. The present moment is where creation happens. It is the only point in time where you hold the power to shape your reality. Many people unknowingly delay their manifestations because their minds are stuck in either the past or the future. They replay past failures, worrying they will repeat, or they project their desires into the distant tomorrow, always just out of reach. To manifest with astonishing speed, you must anchor yourself in the now and harness this immense creative energy. When you affirm that something will happen in the future, you are, in essence, placing it outside your grasp. The more you dwell on someday, the more you train your mind to see your desire as separate from your present reality. Instead, bring your focus to the now. Speak, feel, and think as though your desire is already a fact. Declare with certainty, I am, not I will be. The energy of I am is immediate, powerful, and transformative. The present moment also demands your full attention. Often, people move through their days distracted, their minds scattered between worries, tasks, and imagined outcomes. This diffusion of focus weakens your ability to manifest quickly. To master the present moment, practice mindfulness. Become fully aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Pay attention to the dialogue running through your mind. Is it aligned with your desire, or is it filled with doubt and distraction? Feeling is another critical aspect of grounding yourself in the now. When you deeply feel that your desire is already yours, your subconscious mind accepts it as truth. The subconscious doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. It acts on your dominant feelings and brings them into physical expression. This is why it is so important to feel the joy, gratitude, and satisfaction of your fulfilled desire as though it were already present. Mastering the present moment also requires releasing attachment to outcomes. When you focus too heavily on the how or when, you inadvertently shift out of the now and into a state of lack. Trust that the process is unfolding perfectly. Your role is to maintain alignment with your desired state and allow the universe to handle the details. By immersing yourself fully in the present moment, you activate the full creative power of your mind. The now is where your thoughts and feelings converge to shape your reality. When you consistently choose to live in the state of your wish fulfilled, here and now, you unlock the ability to manifest with a speed that transcends logic, leaving no room for delay. Gratitude is one of the most potent forces in the universe, and when you learn to wield it correctly, it can transform your life at a speed that feels miraculous. Many people only express gratitude for what is already visible and tangible in their lives, but the true secret lies in cultivating gratitude for the things that have not yet materialized. This practice signals to the universe that you already possess your desire, creating a magnetic pull that accelerates its manifestation. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. When you express genuine thanks for what you desire, as though it is already yours, you align your mind and emotions with the state of fulfillment. This alignment is crucial because it is not what you want that manifests. It is what you feel to be true. Gratitude amplifies this feeling and solidifies your belief in the reality of your vision. Imagine waking up each morning and thanking the universe for the things you have yet to see. Close your eyes and feel the joy of having received them. For example, if your desire is financial freedom, express gratitude for the wealth and opportunities flowing effortlessly into your life. Feel the relief, the excitement, and the peace that come with knowing it is already done. Let these emotions saturate your being. This practice is not about pretending or forcing yourself to feel something you don't believe. It's about shifting your perspective and embracing the truth that your desires are already in motion. The universe operates on the principle of vibrational alignment, and gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can emit. When you consistently radiate this energy, you become a powerful magnet for everything you desire. Gratitude also dissolves resistance. Often when people focus on their desires, they unconsciously attach feelings of lack or impatience. They want their manifestation to appear so badly that they create tension and push it further away. Gratitude neutralizes this tension. It replaces impatience with trust, lack with abundance, and fear with faith. In this state, your desires flow to you effortlessly and with incredible speed. In moments of doubt or frustration, return to gratitude. Thank the universe for the unseen forces working on your behalf. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even if you cannot yet see the results. Gratitude is not just a practice. It is a way of being. It is a declaration of faith in the unseen and a celebration of the infinite possibilities that surround you. When you live in a state of gratitude, you activate the creative power of the universe, and the results can manifest so quickly they will feel almost magical. The greatest obstacle to rapid manifestation is the compulsion to control how your desire will unfold. Many people believe they must micromanage every detail, mapping out each step and orchestrating every possible scenario. This need for control creates resistance and slows down the manifestation process. The truth is, your job is not to figure out how your desire will materialize. That task belongs to the infinite intelligence of the universe. When you focus on the how, you inadvertently limit the infinite possibilities available to you. The universe operates beyond the constraints of human logic and linear thinking. It has access to resources, connections, and pathways that you cannot even begin to imagine. By clinging to a specific method or sequence, you restrict the flow of creative energy and block the very miracles you are trying to manifest. And letting go of the how does not mean abandoning your desire or taking a passive approach. It means trusting that the universe knows the perfect way to bring your vision to life. Your role is to remain aligned with the feeling of your wish fulfilled and to take inspired action when prompted. These actions will often feel effortless and natural, as though you are being guided by an unseen hand. Trust is the cornerstone of this process. When you truly believe in the power of your imagination and the certainty of your desire, you can release the need to control every detail. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect circumstances to bring your desire to fruition. This trust is not blind faith. It is an acknowledgement of the infinite intelligence that governs all creation. When doubts arise or you feel tempted to interfere, remind yourself that your job is to remain focused on the end result. Revisit the feeling of your desire already fulfilled. Immerse yourself in the emotions of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction. These feelings act as a beacon, guiding the universe to deliver your manifestation in the most effortless and harmonious way possible. You become. Ha! 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 Releasing the how also requires patience. The timeline for manifestation is not yours to dictate. What you perceive as a delay is often the universe rearranging circumstances to ensure the best possible outcome. Trust the process even when the path is unclear. Stay grounded in your belief and open to unexpected opportunities. The beauty of letting go is that it creates space for the miraculous. When you stop fixating on how your desire will come to you, you allow the universe to surprise you in ways you never thought possible. Doors will open where you saw none, and events will align in ways that defy explanation. By relinquishing control and embracing trust, you accelerate the manifestation process and invite results that are far greater than anything you could have planned. Manifestation is not only a mental and emotional process, it requires action, but not just any action, aligned action. Aligned action means moving through life as though your desire is already a reality. It's about making choices, taking steps, and behaving in ways that are consistent with the version of yourself who has already achieved what you seek. This alignment bridges the gap between your inner state and your external reality, accelerating the manifestation process. When you act in alignment with your intentions, you send a powerful message to the universe. You are ready and willing to receive. For example, if your desire is to attract a new career opportunity, consider how someone already in that position would think, act, and carry themselves. Begin embodying those qualities now. Dress the part, speak with confidence, and approach your current responsibilities with excellence, as though they are a stepping stone to the role you desire. Aligned action also means stepping out of your comfort zone. Manifestation often requires you to stretch beyond what feels familiar or safe. You may feel called to have conversations, explore opportunities, or pursue ideas that challenge your current circumstances. Trust these nudges. They are often the universe guiding you toward your desired outcome. When you act on these intuitive impulses, you align yourself with the flow of creation. It's important to understand that aligned action is not about frantic effort or overworking yourself to achieve your goal. On the contrary, it is about inspired action, actions that feel natural, exciting, or even inevitable. These are the steps that resonate with your inner knowing and align with the energy of your desire. You will find that when your actions are truly aligned, they require less force and yield greater results. Resistance can arise when fear or doubt tries to hold you back from taking aligned action. In these moments, remind yourself of your vision and the certainty of its fulfillment. Take even the smallest step in the direction of your desire and watch how momentum begins to build. Each aligned action creates a ripple effect, drawing your manifestation closer with increasing speed and clarity. Living in alignment with your intention also means maintaining integrity in your choices. Be mindful of actions that contradict your desired state, such as procrastination, self-sabotage, or behaviors rooted in fear. Replace these habits with actions that reflect faith, confidence, and trust in your vision. When your actions align with your intentions, you create a powerful synergy between your inner and outer worlds. Aligned action is the bridge between imagination and reality. It is the tangible expression of your faith and belief in the unseen. By taking steps that align with your desired state, you accelerate the process of manifestation and open the door to opportunities that move you closer to your vision with remarkable speed. The final key to manifesting at a pace that seems almost supernatural is developing a deep sense of patience and unwavering faith. The act of manifestation operates on its own timeline, one that often unfolds in ways that defy our expectations. While the mind may demand instant results, the universe works with precision, aligning circumstances and people in ways that ensure the most perfect outcome. To manifest with speed, paradoxically, you must release the need for speed and trust completely in the process. Patience is not passive waiting. It is an active trust in the invisible workings of the universe. It is the calm assurance that your desire is already on its way to you, even when there is no physical evidence to confirm it. Many people falter in this stage, allowing doubt and impatience to take root, which creates resistance and delays the manifestation. The key is to remain steadfast in your belief, even when appearances suggest otherwise. Faith is the fuel that sustains your vision during moments of uncertainty. It is inner knowing that the universe is always working in your favor, even if you cannot see how. Faith requires you to hold your desired state in your heart and mind with unwavering confidence, regardless of what is happening around you. It is the ability to see beyond the current reality and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. Cultivating patience and faith also means letting go of the need to constantly check for signs or progress. Obsessing over whether your manifestation is working signals a lack of trust and keeps you tethered to a state of lack. Instead, focus on living fully in the present moment and enjoying the journey. When you detach from the outcome and surrender to the flow, you create the space for miracles to unfold. You create the space for miracles to unfold. Affirmations and visualization can help strengthen your patience and faith. Repeat to yourself, everything is working out for my highest good, or I trust the universe completely. Visualize your desire as though it has already come to pass, and feel the peace and satisfaction that accompany its fulfillment. This practice reinforces your belief and keeps you aligned with your desired state. Patience and faith are also deeply intertwined with gratitude. When you are truly grateful for what you already have and for what is yet to come, You naturally let go of the need to control the timeline. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is abundant, creating an energy of trust and certainty that accelerates your manifestations. Manifesting quickly does not mean forcing the process. It means aligning so completely with your desire that it feels inevitable. Patience and faith allow you to hold that alignment consistently, no matter what. They enable you to stand firm in the face of doubt, to trust in the unseen, and to embrace the unfolding of your vision with peace and joy. It is this quiet confidence that unlocks the speed and ease of manifestation, allowing your desires to materialize in ways that seem nothing short of miraculous. In conclusion, the process of manifesting so quickly that it feels almost scary is rooted in the understanding and application of these principles. It begins with knowing that you are the creator of your reality, that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape the world around you. By fully embodying your desires, dwelling in the state of fulfillment, and eliminating doubt, you align yourself with the infinite possibilities of the universe. The key is to trust and act with conviction while letting go of the how and allowing the universe to unfold your desires in its perfect way. Francois Villers. The speed of manifestation is not determined by effort, but by your ability to stay grounded in the present moment, to feel gratitude for what is yet to appear, and to take inspired actions that resonate with your vision. The more you practice these principles, the faster you will see results, and the more effortless your manifestations will become. And ultimately, rapid manifestation is a testament to the incredible power of the mind and spirit. By embracing these principles, you unlock the ability to create a reality so in alignment with your desires that it will unfold faster than you ever imagined. Your dreams are waiting for you. Step into them with confidence and watch as the universe delivers them in ways that are truly extraordinary. The speech, "You Can Manifest Impossible," dives deep into the transformative power of belief, imagination, and alignment with your desires. It unveils how the seemingly unattainable can be brought into reality when you understand and apply universal principles. With practical insights and profound truths, it guides the listener to harness their inner power to create miracles in their life. The power of assumption is the foundation upon which all manifestation rests. To assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled is to bring the future into the present. It is the act of stepping into a new reality, not by force or struggle, but by inner conviction. When you assume something to be true, regardless of external circumstances, you align yourself with this reality. This is not a mere mental exercise. It is an act of faith, an act of creation. Your mind is the doorway to infinite possibilities. An assumption is the key that unlocks it. To assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled means to live in the state where your desire is already realized. It is not enough to wish for something or to think about it passively. Assumption demands that you feel it, embody it, and make it as real in your mind as it will one day be in your external world. Plus, this requires discipline. The world around you may contradict the reality you are creating within. Doubts may arise, and logic may try to dissuade you. Yet, the power of assumption lies in its persistence. You must continue to assume the truth of your desire, even when faced with evidence to the contrary. By doing so, you shift the very foundation of your being. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions begin to align with the reality you have chosen to assume. Assumption does not rely on external validation. It is an internal process, a commitment to see the world as you wish it to be, rather than as it appears. When you assume the feeling of your wish fulfilled, you are not asking for it to happen. You are declaring that it already has. And as you hold this assumption firmly in your mind, the outer world will reshape itself to reflect the truth you have claimed within. This is the secret that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. Assumption turns desire into certainty and transforms the impossible into the inevitable. It is not a question of whether your wish will be fulfilled, but of whether you will persist in assuming its reality. The moment you do, the universe begins to conspire in your favor, setting the stage for your desire to manifest. Imagination is the most potent tool you possess for creating your reality. It is the faculty through which you can see beyond the confines of your current circumstances and design a future that aligns with your deepest desires. What you vividly imagine and consistently hold in your mind becomes the blueprint for the life you will live. It is through imagination that you begin the process of transforming thought into form. When you close your eyes and envision the life you want, you are not simply daydreaming. You are engaging in the act of creation. Every image, every scene, every feeling you cultivate in your imagination has a corresponding reality waiting to manifest. The key is not to view imagination as mere fantasy, but as a practical tool, the very mechanism by which you shape your destiny. The power of imagination lies in its ability to bypass the limitations of the physical world. While the senses may show you one reality, imagination allows you to experience another, one that is yet to be realized. This imagined reality is not a distant dream, but a present truth in the unseen realm. By dwelling in your imagination and giving life to the desired states, you are planting the seeds that will inevitably grow into tangible experiences. When you engage your imagination, you must do so with clarity and emotion. It is not enough to see a vague picture of what you want. You must step into it with all your senses. Imagine the sights, sounds, textures, and feelings of your desired reality as though you were living it now. The more vivid and detailed your mental picture, the stronger the impression you leave on your subconscious mind. It is this impression that sets the wheels of manifestation in motion. Imagination is not bound by time or space. You can visit any moment, relive any experience, and create any reality within your mind. This freedom is your creative power. It allows you to rehearse success, practice gratitude, and embody the emotions of fulfillment before they are physically realized. When you do this consistently, your subconscious mind begins to accept the imagined reality as true. It works tirelessly to bridge the gap between your inner world and the external world, drawing circumstances, opportunities, and people that align with your vision. Many people underestimate the power of their imagination because they misuse it. Instead of envisioning success, they replay fears, doubts, and failures in their minds, unconsciously creating more of the same in their lives. To harness the power of imagination effectively, you must be deliberate and disciplined. Guard your thoughts and refuse to entertain any image that contradicts your desires. Fill your mind only with the scenes you wish to experience, and do so with unwavering focus and joy. It is essential to make imagination a daily practice. Set aside time each day to immerse yourself in the world of your desires. Close your eyes, relax your body, and enter a state of calm. Then begin to construct the reality you wish to live. See yourself achieving your goals, enjoying the rewards of your efforts, and living in the freedom and joy that come with fulfillment. Do not rush this process. Savor every detail, and allow yourself to feel the emotions as though they are happening now. Your imagination is the workshop of your soul. It is where ideas take form and where the invisible becomes visible. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every miraculous occurrence began first as an imagined possibility. The same power that shaped the lives of visionaries, creators, and pioneers is within you. By cultivating and directing your imagination, you unlock the potential to manifest not only what is possible, but what others deem impossible. Imagination is the bridge between the life you have and the life you desire, and it is entirely within your power to cross it. Doubt is the silent thief of dreams. the invisible force that undermines your ability to manifest what you desire. It creeps in subtly, often disguised as logic, caution, or practicality. Doubt whispers that your goals are too ambitious, your dreams too unrealistic, and your efforts too insignificant to make a difference. If left unchecked, it grows stronger, shaping your beliefs and dictating your actions, until the very thing you long for feels unattainable. Yet, doubt is not an external force. It is an internal state, and because it arises within you, it can also be dissolved by you. To overcome doubt, you must first recognize it for what it is, a creation of the mind, not a reflection of reality. Doubt is born from past failures, societal conditioning, and the fear of the unknown. It thrives on uncertainty and seeks to tether you to what is familiar, even if the familiar is far from what you desire. By acknowledging that doubt is a mental construct rather than an absolute truth, you take the first step toward reclaiming your power. Faith is the antidote to doubt, and it begins with a conscious decision to believe in the reality of your desires, even when there is no physical evidence to support them. Faith is not blind optimism or wishful thinking. It is a deliberate choice to trust in the unseen, to stand firm in your conviction that what you seek is already on its way to you. Faith does not deny the presence of challenges, but rises above them, seeing obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than barriers to success. When doubt arises, do not fight it directly. Resistance often amplifies what you wish to diminish. Instead, shift your focus to the vision of what you desire. Remind yourself why you want it and reconnect with the feelings of joy, excitement, and fulfillment that accompany its realization. The more you dwell on the positive emotions associated with your goal, the less room there is for doubt to take hold. Visualization is a powerful tool in this process. When you imagine your desire is already fulfilled, you create a mental environment that nurtures faith and starves doubt. See yourself living your dream, experiencing the outcomes you yearn for, and basking in the satisfaction of accomplishment. This mental rehearsal conditions your subconscious mind to accept your vision as real, which in turn influences your actions and decisions in alignment with your goals. Doubt often seeks reinforcement through external validation. It looks for evidence in the physical world to justify its presence. But manifestation requires that you reverse this dynamic. Instead of waiting for the world to prove your dreams are possible, act as though they already are. Speak, think, and behave in ways that reflect the reality you are creating. This alignment between your inner state and your outer actions weakens doubt and strengthens your belief. It is also important to guard your mind against influences that feed doubt. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, who believe in your vision, even when it is still in its infancy. Seek out stories of those who have achieved the improbable, and let their journeys remind you of what is possible. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it comes from media, conversations, or your own inner dialogue. Every time you choose to focus on what is uplifting and affirming, you build a foundation of faith that doubt cannot easily shake. Persistence is your ally in overcoming doubt. There will be moments when progress feels slow or setbacks seem insurmountable. In these times, remember that doubt thrives in the face of hesitation, but loses its grip in the presence of unwavering commitment. Keep moving forward, even if the steps are small. Each act of faith, no matter how minor, is a declaration that you believe in the reality of your dreams more than the illusions of doubt. Ultimately, doubt is a test of your resolve. It challenges you to dig deeper, to reaffirm your commitment, and to prove to yourself that you are worthy of the life you desire. By facing doubt with courage and replacing it with faith, you not only strengthen your ability to manifest your dreams, but also transform yourself into a person who is unshakable in their pursuit of the impossible. Aligning your inner and outer worlds is an essential step in manifesting your desires. It is not enough to merely think about what you want or to imagine it in your mind. You must also live and act as though it is already yours. This alignment is the bridge between your internal state and the external reality you wish to create. Without it, your efforts remain fragmented and the manifestation process becomes inconsistent. True alignment requires coherence between your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions, all pointing unwaveringly toward the fulfillment of your desire. Your inner world, the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the beliefs you hold, acts as the foundation for your outer reality. Every thought carries energy, and every emotion vibrates at a frequency that attracts similar experiences. If you desire abundance, but carry thoughts of lack or feelings of fear, you create a dissonance that delays or even blocks manifestation. Alignment begins with consciously choosing thoughts and feelings that are consistent with the reality you want to experience. This requires vigilance and self-awareness, for the mind often reverts to old patterns of doubt, worry, or negativity. Each time you notice this, gently redirect your focus to thoughts that support your desired outcome. Your words are another powerful tool for alignment. The language you use, both internally and externally, shapes the reality you inhabit. Speak as though your dream is already a fact. Avoid language that diminishes your power or reinforces a sense of lack. Instead of saying, "I hope it happens," declare with confidence, "It is already happening." These affirmations are not mere statements. They are declarations that align your subconscious mind with the vision you hold. They send a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. Actions are the final and most visible expression of alignment. It is through your actions that you demonstrate your belief in the reality of your desire. If you're waiting for evidence before you act, you are placing conditions on your faith. Manifestation requires you to move as though your goal is inevitable, even when the physical world has yet to catch up. This does not mean reckless behavior or ignoring practical steps. It means acting in a way that reflects your trust in the process. For instance, if you are manifesting success in a career, start by adopting the habits, discipline, and mindset of someone who is already successful. If you desire love, embody the qualities you wish to attract in a partner. Alignment also involves letting go of anything in your outer world that contradicts your inner vision. This may mean releasing relationships, habits, or environments that no longer serve your highest good. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone and into a space of uncertainty. These actions, though challenging, signal to the universe that you are serious about your transformation. They create space for new opportunities, experiences, and people that are in harmony with your desires. Consistency is key in maintaining alignment. It is not enough to align sporadically or when it feels convenient. You must embody your desired reality every day, in every interaction, and in every choice. This does not mean perfection, but persistence. There will be moments when doubt, fear, or external challenges arise. In these moments, remember that alignment is a practice, not a one-time event. Each time you realign, you strengthen the connection between your inner state and the reality you are creating. The beauty of alignment is that it transforms not only your circumstances, but also your identity. As you align with your desires, you become the person who is capable of receiving and sustaining them. Your confidence grows, your faith deepens, and your life begins to reflect the truth of who you are becoming. Alignment is not a passive process. It is an active, deliberate choice to live in harmony with the life you are manifesting. It is through this harmony that the impossible becomes possible, and dreams move from the realm of imagination into the world of tangible experience. then to feel your desires in the present moment is to unlock the secret of manifestation. The act of feeling is far more powerful than any thought or affirmation because it taps directly into the essence of creation. While thoughts guide the mind and words articulate intentions, it is the feelings that give life and substance to your desires. The universe does not respond to what you say you want. It responds to what you feel as though you already have. Feeling is the language of creation, and by mastering it, you align yourself with the reality you wish to experience. In that way, as you know by now, you are not your thought. When you feel as though your desire is already fulfilled, you collapse the gap between where you are and where you want to be. You are no longer projecting your dreams into a distant future or labeling them as something separate from your current state. Instead, you bring them into the present moment, allowing them to take root in the only time that truly exists, now. This act of embodying the feeling of your wish fulfilled creates a powerful resonance within you that attracts the circumstances, people, and opportunities necessary to bring your desire into form. This process requires a deliberate shift in focus. Most people allow their feelings to be dictated by external circumstances, reacting to what they see and experience around them. If their reality does not reflect their desires, they feel frustrated, defeated, or doubtful. But to manifest effectively, you must reverse this dynamic. You must allow your feelings to originate from within, independent of the current conditions. This means cultivating the emotions associated with your desired outcome, even when there is no visible evidence of its existence. It is not about pretending or denying reality, but about choosing to live from the reality you are creating rather than the one you are leaving behind. The key to this practice is imagination. By vividly picturing your desired outcome and immersing yourself in its details, you activate the feelings associated with it. Imagine walking through the home you wish to own, feeling the warmth of the sunlight streaming through the windows, the texture of the floors beneath your feet, and the sense of peace and joy that fills the space. Imagine receiving the promotion you desire, feeling the pride and satisfaction of your hard work being recognized, and experiencing the confidence that comes with it. These feelings are the energetic signals you send out to the universe, and they act as magnets, drawing your vision into reality. Consistency is essential in maintaining these feelings. It is not enough to generate them sporadically or only when it is convenient. You must nurture them daily, making them a natural part of your inner world. This does not mean forcing emotions or pretending to feel something you do not genuinely believe. It means gradually building an emotional connection to your desired state. Through repeated focus and practice, over time, these feelings will become second nature, and you'll find yourself naturally alive with your vision. There will be moments when external circumstances challenge your ability to maintain these feelings. You may encounter setbacks, delays, or situations that seem to contradict your desires. In these moments, it is crucial to remember that your feelings are your power. Resist the temptation to react to the external world, and instead reaffirm your inner state. This is where true mastery lies, not in controlling the outer world, but in maintaining dominion over your inner world. When you can hold the feeling of your wish fulfilled, even in the face of opposition, you demonstrate your unwavering faith and commitment to your vision. Gratitude is a powerful ally in this process. By feeling thankful for your desire as though it has already been fulfilled, you amplify the energy of your feelings and deepen your connection to your vision. Gratitude bridges the gap between imagination and reality, reinforcing the belief that your desire is not only possible, but inevitable. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from waiting to receiving, and from doubt to certainty. Feeling in the present moment transforms your desires, from abstract ideas into living realities. It bridges the seen and the unseen, making the invisible visible and the impossible possible. When you master this art, you no longer chase your dreams. You attract them effortlessly. You step into the role of creator, shaping your life, not through struggle or force, but through the power of aligned feelings. The present moment becomes the stage on which your desires come to life, and you realize that everything you seek is already within you, waiting to be felt, expressed, and manifested. The journey of manifesting the impossible requires unwavering persistence. Persistence is the force that carries you through challenges, overcomes doubts, and keeps your vision alive even when circumstances seem contrary to your desires. It is not enough to wish or hope for what you want. You must commit to the process with steadfast determination, refusing to give up regardless of how long it takes or how difficult it appears. Manifestation is not a fleeting effort, but a sustained focus, and persistence is the thread that holds your efforts together until your reality aligns with your vision. Persistence begins with a decision. You must decide with absolute clarity that what you desire is yours and that nothing will deter you from realizing it. This decision is not to be taken lightly because it marks the point at which you take full responsibility for creating your life. When you make this decision, you are not merely declaring your intent to the universe. You are also making a promise to yourself that you will remain committed no matter what obstacles arise. This internal resolve becomes the foundation for everything you do. As you pursue your desires, challenges will inevitably surface. There will be moments when progress feels slow, when doubts creep in, or when external circumstances appear to contradict your goals. These moments are not signs that you are failing, but opportunities to prove your persistence. Challenges are like weights in the gym of life. They may feel heavy and uncomfortable, but they are strengthening you, preparing you to hold the reality you are manifesting. Each time you face and overcome a challenge, you grow in confidence, resilience, and faith. To persist means to act in alignment with your desires, even when it feels inconvenient, uncomfortable, or uncertain. This alignment is not limited to grand gestures, but extends to the smallest daily actions. It means maintaining your focus, nurturing your belief, and continuing to visualize and feel your desired outcome, even when results are not immediately apparent. It means showing up for yourself every day, consistently taking steps that affirm your commitment to your vision. These small, consistent efforts compound over time, creating momentum that brings your desire closer to reality. Persistence also requires patience. In a world accustomed to instant gratification, it can be tempting to abandon your efforts if results do not materialize quickly. But manifestation operates on its own timeline, one that is often beyond your immediate understanding. Trust that the process is unfolding perfectly, even when it appears slow. Each delay, each pause is part of a greater plan, orchestrating the perfect conditions for your desire to manifest. Patience is not passive waiting. It is active faith, a quiet but powerful assurance that your vision is worth the time it takes to bring it to life. Your persistence is fueled by your belief in the inevitability of your desire. This belief must remain unshaken, even in the face of setbacks. When doubts arise, remind yourself of why you began this journey and reconnect with the emotions of your desired outcome. Surround yourself with reminders of your vision, affirmations, images, or symbols that anchor you to your goal. Let these reminders serve as beacons, guiding you back to your path whenever you feel lost. Persistence is also about adaptability. It is not rigidly clinging to a single path, but being open to new possibilities and approaches. Sometimes the universe presents unexpected detours or opportunities that lead you to your destination in ways you could not have foreseen. Embrace these moments with flexibility and trust, knowing that persistence is not about forcing a specific outcome, but about staying committed to the essence of your desire. When you persist with openness, you align yourself with the flow of creation, allowing the universe to work in harmony with your efforts. Ultimately, persistence is a declaration of your worthiness. By persisting, you affirm that your dreams matter, that you are deserving of the life you envision, and that you have the power to create it. Each act of persistence strengthens this declaration, reinforcing your belief in yourself and your ability to manifest the impossible. Through persistence, you transform from a seeker of your desires into a creator of your reality, demonstrating that the impossible is not a limitation, but a challenge waiting to be overcome. Gratitude is one of the most transformative forces you can harness on the journey to manifesting the impossible. It is not merely a polite expression or a fleeting emotion. It is a profound state of being that aligns you with the energy of abundance and fulfillment. Gratitude bridges the gap between your current reality and the reality you are creating, serving as both an acknowledgement of what you have and a declaration of what you are ready to receive. And careful in this case, I have an invitation for the young man you have just seen. It shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from waiting to appreciating, and from yearning to a deep sense of having. And from this attitude, it becomes much harder for waiting. It becomes much harder for yearning. It becomes much harder for yearning. When you practice gratitude, you tell the universe that you recognize the blessings in your life and are open to receiving more. Gratitude creates a powerful resonance that attracts experiences, opportunities, and relationships that match your elevated emotional state. It is not about settling for what you have or suppressing your desires. Rather, it is about celebrating the journey and cultivating the inner state of joy and contentment that allows your desires to flow effortlessly to you. The practice of gratitude begins with awareness. It requires you to pause and acknowledge the gifts that already exist in your life, no matter how small they may seem. This act of acknowledgement shifts your perspective, helping you to see that even in moments of challenge or difficulty, there is something to be grateful for. Gratitude does not mean denying pain or ignoring struggles. It means choosing to find light even in the darkest moments. Dreams, anxiety, by focusing on what is good and uplifting, you elevate your vibration and create an emotional foundation that supports your desires. Gratitude also strengthens your belief in the reality of your manifestations. When you express gratitude for your desires as though they are already fulfilled, you align yourself with the frequency of their realization. For example, if you are manifesting financial abundance, you might say, "I am so grateful for the incredible wealth flowing into my life, even if your current bank account balance does not reflect it. For my mind's execution, I'm now manifesting what I believe is the true and eating full for the incredible wealth flowing into my life." This practice is not about deception, but about embodying the feelings and energy of your desired outcome. The more you feel grateful for what you are creating, the more real it becomes to you, and the more naturally it manifests in your life. Gratitude is the most powerful when it is felt deeply, not just spoken or thought. It is not enough to list things you are grateful for mechanically. You must immerse yourself in the emotions of gratitude. Feel the warmth, joy, and peace that come from recognizing the beauty and abundance around you. Let this feeling fill your heart and radiate outward, touching every aspect of your being. This emotional depth amplifies the energy of gratitude, making it a magnetic force that draws your desires to you. Consistency is key to making gratitude a transformative practice. It is not something to reserve for special occasions or moments of success. Instead, make it a daily ritual, a way of life. Begin and end each day by reflecting on what you are grateful for. Write these reflections in a journal, speak them aloud, or simply meditate on them in silence. Over time, this habit will rewire your mind to focus on abundance rather than lack, and you will find yourself naturally attracting more to be grateful for. Thank you. Gratitude also transforms your relationships, both with yourself and others. When you appreciate the people in your life, you strengthen your connections and invite more love and support into your journey. Similarly, when you express gratitude for your own efforts, growth, and potential, you build self-confidence and reinforce your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. Gratitude nurtures a sense of wholeness and worthiness, reminding you that you are already complete and capable of achieving the impossible. Even in moments when manifestation feels slow or uncertain, gratitude is your anchor. It reminds you that the journey is as important as the destination, and that every step brings lessons and growth. When you remain rooted in gratitude, you approach challenges with grace and patience, knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly for your highest good. This unwavering faith, fueled by gratitude, allows you to navigate the ups and downs of the manifestation process with a sense of peace and trust. Through gratitude, you discover the profound truth that everything you desire is already within you. It is not about reaching outward, but about awakening to the abundance that exists in the present moment. Gratitude shifts your energy, aligns your actions, and opens the door to receiving. It transforms the impossible into the inevitable, showing you that the life you dream of is not something to chase, but something to embrace, one moment of thankfulness at a time. The power to manifest the impossible lies within you. It is not about external forces or chance, but about the alignment of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with the reality you wish to create. You are the architect of your life, and every moment offers you the opportunity to step into the role of a conscious creator. By mastering the art of focus, feeling your desires as fulfilled, persisting with unwavering faith, and embracing gratitude, you unlock the potential to transform dreams into tangible realities. Remember, the key to manifesting the impossible is not in doubting the process or waiting for proof, but in living as though your desires are already yours. It is in embodying the energy of your vision, even in the face of challenges or delays. The universe responds to the truth you hold within, so hold steadfastly to the belief that what you seek is not only possible, but inevitable. You are more powerful than you realize. Trust the process, remain aligned, and act from a place of certainty and gratitude. The impossible becomes possible when you claim it with faith, persistence, and an unshakable commitment to your vision. Your dream is already yours. Live it now